What's good, Kings? I just did a 24-hour fast yesterday, and it can be a pain to overcome those pangs of hunger, but it's worth it in the end because now I feel healthier. I feel like more refreshed. I feel like I gave my body the chance to heal itself and to take a break from all the incessant eating. I think I hope that's the right word. But that's quick SR update, man.
What's good, Kings? What was I saying? Your value is gonna go up on SR, man. And I'm not trying to, what's the word? I'm not trying to weigh my value by attaching it to like attraction from women, but recently this girl, I saw her, dude, she looked like a supermodel, man. At least and I know I'm supposed to be practicing eye retention, but I couldn't not look, man. She was like, her body was like a 9, like damn near a 10, dude. And in the beginning, I was trying to practice eye retention. I was going to get a smoothie, and so her and her like date or boyfriend were like waiting outside of the smoothie shop. So I tried not to look because I didn't want to give her that attention. But when I went to the shop, man, I was just too curious to know what her face looked like. So I tried to like sneak a glance, and then she looked at me, and she was just staring, dude. And then I looked away because I was too shy. But then I looked back, and then she was still staring. And so that's like SR, man, because something about my energy just pulls her attention. Because the old me, the old version of me that wasn't on SR, a girl like that wouldn't even look at me, dude. A girl like that wouldn't even glance at me. She would think I'm like invisible, or just wouldn't be worth her attention. And the sad thing is, when I looked into her eyes, I could see the lack of life. I could see like lust, and it's just obvious that her eyes weren't like pure in my interpretation. And that's one great thing about SR, man. Just being able to truly observe and see whether a girl is compatible with you. Because, man, the girls that I used to be attracted to, I wouldn't be able to see past the makeup, dude. That's how naive I was. Like when a girl had eyeliner on or anything to, enhance her face, I wouldn't be able to know whether she had makeup on or not. But now it's so obvious. It's as clear as night and day, man. And just being able to look into somebody's eyes and just see their soul and know whether this person is going to bring value into your life or just drain you. That's a superpower from SR, man. Yeah. And I know I'm not supposed to be like tying my value as a person to women. It's true that there is a hierarchy of attraction, though. Like a girl like that is like an 8 or a 9, and me, I think I've been like a 7 at best. And but when you hold on to your seed, like spiritual value just keeps going up and up, man. Like, it just doesn't stop going up. As long as you keep retaining and doing everything righteous and sticking to your good habits, your value is not going to stop going up. And people are going to recognize that, and you will recognize that from the way people treat you. I hope you guys have read The Alchemist, because in the book it tells you about good omens. And for me, I feel like when I see little good omens, such as like beings of light, such as like I saw another hummingbird perched near me in the park. I've seen butterflies that I've never seen before come my way. And I know that sounds a little cheesy, but I think butterflies are like a symbol of light and transformation, man. Because most people are still caterpillars. Most people haven't transformed into their best version of themselves yet. And when you're on SR, you're like in your cocoon. You're like trying to spread your wings and become a better you. Man, other good omens I've had on this journey so far, since I just passed 200 days. I think it was a month ago, I brought my niece and nephew to play ping pong at this rec center. And this little kid, she was probably like 2 or 3 years old, like barely just walking. And she like blew me a kiss goodbye, dude. Like, that was so cute, dude. And before SR, something like that would never happen, man. Like, the type of love that I get now from like the little kids, the little toddlers in my life, man, some of them, they're just so loving. It's just, I can't not think that that's a good omen, man. The fact that, you know, because don't get me wrong, there are some wicked kids out there. I've seen it. They're not like devils, but their shadow is a lot darker than the other kids that seem very innocent and pure. And I think that ties into like karma and like your parents' karma and stuff like that. But anyway, so yeah, dude, it's just like, some kids are just so, like, they greet me with such a warm welcome. It just feels really nice. And the people of darkness, man, people have been flicking me off, dude. Like, this one person was going exceedingly, absurdly slow yesterday through the park. She was going like 10 miles per hour, like below the speed limit. And so I honked at her, and she flicked me off. So I, you know, like a sane person, I drove past her, and she tried to cut me off. She tried to cut me off and cause an accident while I was trying to get past her. Even though she wasn't even looking for parking or doing anything. She was just driving really, really slow for like no reason. And so as I passed her, she started like cursing and wailing. And it's just so funny because those people are sick, man. Like, they're sick in their head. And it's so obvious when you come across a person that's sick in their head, because they're just like, you can just see it, man. She been eating too much pork, bruh. And you are what you eat. Damn, that sounds hella fucked up. But, damn. You know, I didn't react, but I guess I'm reacting right now. And, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be the bigger person, and I'm not supposed to be reacting. It takes a lot to be the bigger person, man. Just remembering to breathe. Not let your emotions get the best of you. But it's all a test. It's all a test. tough to have compassion in those moments. Just thinking like, she's still God's creation, or God could be using her to test me, or this could be teaching me a lesson. But like, what is the lesson in that? Somebody's going exceedingly slow, and am I supposed to just sit there and waste the time out of my life just because you could be speeding and you could be slowing? I think like you can get pulled over for going too fast, and I'm pretty sure you could get pulled over for going too slow because you're creating traffic. So I don't know, man. Just being the bigger person is the lesson, the moral, I guess, of the story. What's good, guys? It's kind of lame for me to admit that like thinking a girl like that is out of my league just because she looks good or whatever. But yeah, that's like disrespectful to myself, man, because you know your value is most men and boys don't know our own value, and then when you're on SR, your value just compounds, dude. When you're that confidence that you gain, and then the strength and energy that you gain to go work out and work on your goals. Not only is that value attractive to women, because you know women are always looking for high value men, as do men look for high value women, but women are attracted to confidence. And I remember in the past, that's how I got one of my ex-girlfriends, because I had the confidence to directly approach her and just say what's on my mind. People find that attractive, you know, when you have the courage, the bravery to say what's on your mind, you know, despite risking embarrassing yourself. Like, I used to be afraid to talk in front of a camera, you know. I still am in public, but you know, I respect myself that I have the balls or the courage to put myself out there and, you know, not be afraid to make a fool of myself. I mean, you know, I am like, even if I still feel that fear, I'm still willing to go do it. And that is even attractive to myself. Like, I'm afraid of heights, but I still went rock climbing to like the very top to conquer my fears. So, you know, that's just one great benefit to SR, just being able to have the fearlessness that you gain. Bro, I just saw a baby butterfly fly past me, man. That's a good omen, dude. Usually I see tons of birds flying across my way when I'm driving, but it was a baby butterfly. It was the first time I've ever seen a baby butterfly, dude. That's definitely a good omen, man. Only SR could do that. Real talk, dude. That's a good omen, baby. I think that's the universe showing me that I'm transforming for the better, man. I'm glad I'm staying strong through all the tests of temptation, all the options, man. Because SR will give you options, dude. But you gotta remember not to fall into that trap. Because some women will give you those choosing signals, man. But we gotta remember why we started, bro. Bro, I think it was a month ago or so, I went to go buy a smoothie, and I saw this orange butterfly like trapped inside of this restaurant, right? And so I went inside to free it, and it was like flying by the window, and I wanted to put my hand, have it come on my hand, but I got scared because I'm like a little afraid of like furry insects. And there was an older gentleman sitting at the table by the window, so he helped me. He helped the butterfly put on his hand, get on his hand, and I opened the door for him. And the butterfly was like, when he went outside, the butterfly was like stuck on his finger. It wouldn't fly away. And I just Googled like what happens if you catch a butterfly, and it says that like some Native Americans think that if you catch a butterfly and you whisper your wish to it and set it free, that it'll relay the message to the spirits and grant your wish, bro. Like, damn. I should have said that butterball I breathe, dude. But I thought that was an interesting little story.